Well, first off, you couldn't do it as well as I did, not because you don't have the skills to do it, but because you don't have the internal aspect and fortitude to go do something to serve other than your fucking self.
I got a question for you coming from me. Someone mentioned this recently on one of these calls. Oh, you're a war hero, so kind of made it seem like it's a little easy for you. You know what I mean, to find your purpose or what have you. What does it feel like to live up to that? People call you a war hero. I feel like me as a friend, like I've put that on you too. Like well, you're you. Yeah. Right. So how do you live up to that, or like, is there any pressure that comes with that, or how do you defy that, or what do you do with that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm no different than, I'm no different than anybody else. Yeah, I mean, like the same, like I still have to get up and do it too. Mm-hmm. It's not, like these are all choices that I have to make too. And if anything, the only difference in me and versus everybody else is everybody else gets to do these things with no expectations. I have to do these things with some preconceived expectation. Like no matter what I do, I'm never going to be able to live up to the expectations that go along with whatever war hero means in their mind.
Yeah, that's
so I'm always a failure to them.
Yeah.
But you know what? To me, I love it. I used to have a hard time with it. I love it because you know what it does for me? It fucking it puts the bar higher. Mm-hmm. The bar's high. And so, you know what? This is what people expect of me, and this is how I should fucking handle everything I approach with it.
Yeah. I kind of figured, I just wanted to give you the space to say that, because I've projected that onto you. I'm not the only one, people on the cause as well have been like, we elevate you to an icon status, but that doesn't make you perfect.
No, and you're right. And what you also hear, like when they say that, when I hear them say that, all I hear is them minimalizing the work that I have to put in to be able to be there too.
Yeah, the work that you show up for every day.
Well, you're you. You're you. Like, well, I mean, dude, I wasn't born with something. Yeah. I wasn't born with some fucking, ability. Like I have to get up and earn it too. You know what I mean? Like, the only difference is I have to earn it on a stage.
Yeah, someone asks if you feel like you have to live life a certain way being a recipient. I don't.
And you don't know how many times I've heard, I mean, go look at my Instagram, a post that I posted yesterday, both. Oh, you're a Medal of Honor recipient. You should live this way. Like, that is what people always go to. They use it as, you shouldn't say shit. I mean, I'm literally the most arrogant Medal of Honor recipient is what they tell me. You know what? I can't be like, I can't speak my truth. I can't give my opinion. Like, what does that fucking mean? You know what I mean? So no, I don't live up to it. I still get in the ring. You know what I mean? I don't hide behind that medal. That medal doesn't define me. So I'm definitely not going to live by the expectations of that medal. I don't even wear the medal. When people are like, he's the most arrogant Medal of Honor recipient there is. Like, I wear at least amount of everybody.
People want you to be a statue.
Bro, you know what? Like, it's just their easy button. You know what I mean?
It's a cop-out.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for having that conversation with me.
Hey, it's Dakota with Your Human Podcast.
Hi. Yeah, I was just listening to you were talking about, but people have expectations of you.
Yeah.
And I didn't do anything like what you did, but I did spend a lot of time in so-called elite units, and I spent a shitload of time as a contractor in Iraq.
Hell yeah.
And you come home, and people, they have this myth of what you should be.
Yeah.
And this myth of what you should believe and how you should act.
Yeah.
And then when you chart your own course, and they don't like that, or it's like, you betrayed my expectations of you.
Bro. I like, you hit the fucking, like, I appreciate you saying that because, like, no matter what I say, like, people are going to be like, oh, he's just trying to position himself as the victim, right? Like, nothing I say is right. And so I appreciate you calling and saying that. Yeah, I mean, it's like no, like first off, I didn't, why like where the arrogance comes in is where these people feel like you should answer to them. You talk about narcissists, exactly. Like they call us narcissists.
They own a piece of you. They own a piece of you. They own the copyright.
Yeah, like you owe them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
Yeah, and I'm like, well, what fucking due do I have to pay to fit into your perception? I paid my fucking dues.
Well, if anybody did, right? I mean, I think we're all paying them, but like, gosh, like I got a down payment a lot bigger than yours.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like in this big scheme of things, whose opinion should matter more, right? Like I'm not in this pissing contest, but if you're gonna drag me into it,
yeah,
whose opinion should weigh more?
And what gets me is like people that never even served.
Oh,
that have this opinion of how you should live your life and your behavior,
bro.
And I'm like, that would really enrage me.
This level, these people, they call themselves civilian operators. They are like, they have become the people that the Vietnam veterans came back to, right? They are the anti-American, anti-veteran people of our generation is these civilian operators.
Well, it's funny because I'm the guy that called in a couple weeks ago about the civilian operators.
You are?
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, right? Like it's became this. It's became this whole like I was literally commenting back to people today. They're like, oh, you said you think that civilians shouldn't own body armor. You can't find a quote of me saying that. You don't think that civilians should train. You can't find a quote of me saying that.
Yeah, I mean, and I've run into like, because you think you can shoot well, then you have this kind of like undertow of contempt because I can do what you can do because I shoot better than you. And I'm like,
yeah,
dude, you couldn't land nav your way across a kitchen table.
Well, first off, you couldn't do it as well as I did, not because you don't have the skills to do it, but because you don't have the internal aspect and fortitude to go do something to serve other than your fucking self. That's the difference in us. You can shoot better, you can run better, you can do all that shit, but you don't have the fucking balls to go get in the fucking ring. That's really what it comes down to. You don't have the selfless obligation to serve others that we did. It's really none of this. You can wear body armor, you can run faster, you can do all this. Like it really has nothing to do with that. Like there's no arguing that, right?
Yeah.
But you just don't have the guts to do it.
But yeah, I just wanted to touch on it because it's like I don't know how many times I've had to put up with people like, you think this? I'm like, yeah, I'm really pro environment. But I'm like, yeah, you know what? A Blackwater guy can be pro environment.
Hey.
Did that ever occur to you?
Yeah, man. What's wrong with that?
Yeah. So anyway,
appreciate you, brother.
I just wanted to tell you that.
Hey,
you do great work. Take care.
Hell yeah! I hope you have a good day, man. What a good guy.
Bye.
I love that guy.
Yeah, I'm glad he called back. Put a nice bow on that conversation for sure.
What are people over? Are they over there getting fired up or what?
Well, no, not necessarily. I suppose maybe I started this, but someone is asking, you don't feel somewhat special because you're only one in 3,600 or so in this nation's history to be awarded the medal? Like that doesn't make you feel special?
No. Mm-mm.
Yeah. So some people just can't wrap their mind around it.
No, I don't. No, because even if I did say I felt special, let's say I did feel special, somebody would be like, well, you're not special. I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter what you do.
Oh, shit. You're damned if you do, damned if you don't.
It's all good, though.
What makes you feel accomplished?
Getting up every day and chipping away at it, 1% better every day. Getting up and being productive. Being productive is probably the most fulfilling thing you can ever do.
What gives your life meaning?
What gives my life meaning? Making the world a better place, making the community a better place. You know what I mean? Like that's what gives me meaning. Oh, here we go.